This is the story of 56-year-old Angela Fuller, African-American woman, a beloved mother, sister, and friend from Columbia, South Carolina, whose disappearance in late August 2025 ended in tragedy. Angela was last heard from by her family on August 29, 2025, a day that began like any other but would eventually become the start of a desperate search for answers. Her family reported her missing just days later on August 31st, after they realized they had not heard from her and were growing increasingly concerned. Surveillance footage reviewed by law enforcement showed Angela in the company of her boyfriend, 55-year-old Anthony Reese, during her last known movements before she vanished. Police also located Angela's vehicle in a parking lot near Beltline Boulevard and Covenant Road. Officers attempted to stop the car, but the driver, later identified as Reese, led law enforcement on a pursuit that crossed county lines before crashing. Reese was taken into custody at that time on unrelated charges, including unlawful possession of a firearm as a convicted felon, and the vehicle contained a pistol that would later be identified as the alleged murder weapon. For nearly 2 weeks, police and Angela S. loved ones searched in the Columbia area for any sign of her, canvassing vacant lots, wooded areas, and possible routes she might have traveled. Then, on September 11, 2025, the search ended in heartbreak. Human remains were discovered in a wooded area off Shakespeare Lane in the Dennisville section of Richland County. The Richland County Coroner's Office confirmed those remains were Angela Fuller. Investigators later determined that she had suffered a gunshot wound, and the case shifted to a homicide investigation. Authorities formally charged Reese with murder, unauthorized removal of a body, possession of a weapon during a violent crime, and possession of a stolen pistol in connection with Angela's death. The case devastated her family and community. People who had hoped for her safe return were left with grief and questions. In statements to local media, police thanked the public for support and reminded everyone of the impact of such tragic violence on families. Though Angela never made it home, her story has raised awareness about missing persons and the very real pain families endure when a loved one disappears.